don't know what the best words are. And that's why I use colours. I think nothing can ever match up to your feelings in your heart. So the only thing to do, I think, is to throw lots of words, more and more words and colours and everything you can. You just have to keep throwing it until you find something that matches up to your feelings. I don't know what art is, but the stuff that gets called art, I think is really worth trying to do. It's one of the only areas where there are not really many conventions. You can might just piss around, have a joke, be stupid, be serious. So if someone says to me, your work's shit, I often think, oh yeah, it is shit. You know, shit is a really good example of stuff that comes out of people, and because I think the most difficult thing in life is to deal with or accept what comes out of you. When I started working on the clothes, I didn't know what kind of cloth to use. Because when I do paintings, I never know what colours to use, so that's why I often try to use all of the colours. So I just went on eBay and just found quite randomly, some different cloths that I liked. But they're vintage, they're old vintage things. But basically it's just one piece of cloth with nothing cut off, nothing taken away, wrapped around the body. That's one of the main designs. And then the other design is just like wearing jackets upside down and the wrong way round, which I think is very, very important thing to do, you know. I was also thinking about the performers, the musicians who are walking around and doing their stuff, almost like they're examples of people who can be enjoyed and looked at by anyone who comes. You know, instead of coming to an empty, it's like, oh yeah, there's people there and I can walk over there, you know, and rather than it being some kind of empty gallery that's like, oh, you know, what am I supposed to do here? When I came here the first few times, I just thought whatever I do, it's got to be something that goes along with the building. For me, this building is perfect because you can see the world, so it makes it easy in a way, you know. Just have to do something on a big wall and it looks amazing. My ideal is that everything's important. I don't know if that's an ideal. My ideal exhibition takes place in the lobby or in the toilets as in the actual gallery itself. I mean, I grew up, you know, in Glasgow with Charles Rennie Mackintosh, the architect, being all over the place. And I always remember really well learning that, you know, he designed the light switches and he designed everything. If I go and see a famous painting, I'm standing in front of the painting, looking at the painting, thinking, yeah, I mean, that's beautiful. But if I think of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had, it might be walking along the street, having a nice feeling of joy or something about life, you know, that might be the best feeling that I can think of. So my ideal exhibition would be like the walking along the street thing. You know, everyone has their own feelings, so if something is beautiful or ugly, then that is what it is for them, you know. So that's not to do with me, it's to do with them.
I don't want to know.
But I hope that everybody feels free, because they are free. makes me happy, if it makes people smile, or if it's exciting in some way or beautiful, then that is good.